Hey everyone, welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. We're in the middle of the Nordmite at the rest area. Let's see if anyone has anything interesting to say. This tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The magma is really dense too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like what we were told. Grius, are you familiar with this place? I don't know of any concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through.
Then...
So, you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thick magma? Well, if there is a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of magma. But there's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest. Alright.
let's go!
So there's some more stuff here.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Blessed water. Okay.
Pardon?
You got. What's going on here? There are monsters everywhere, and doesn't the air feel off? How is it that you're here? Have you been following us? Well, I considered returning to Grand Trad. I reckoned passing through here would be a shortcut, and it felt safe considering you lot took this way as well. Seems right foolish in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead, mark my words. I think I'll head back. But you're continuing on this way, I take it? If there's anything you need, I'll be here a bit before I set off.
Now then.
I think this looks good.
Thank you.
Wait a second!
Wait, something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing. Is it that boss smoke that's coming out of the door? Unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead.
Got it?
I'm going to open it. Are you ready? Yep.
All right.
Good to hear. Let's go. I can see the glow of a strange crystal and an even stranger monster in front of it.
What is that?
I've never seen anything like it. Is it? Are you talking about the Birdman, or are you talking about the crystal?
It's a crystal.
Ah, the crystal.
Of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving! It's almost like it's... protecting the crystal!
Here it comes!
Alright.
Warrior! Hack and slash! I will fight with pride. To the rear guard. Come forth, royal soul! Fire!
This any means necessary.
Got them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the play?
Sharp as always, Grius.
Me! Ice!
You hit their weakness!
No. Falling back. Let's go.
Freeze!
Got them right in their weak
I shall
spot.
fight as the noble I
Sharp
am.
as always, Grius.
Let's stay calm. Me! Freeze!
This is true magic. Any means necessary.
I can't afford to... Withdrawing!
So if I move everyone to the back, it's gonna whiff.
Great job,
Yeah.
everyone! Talk about a close call!
Let's go. Ice!
You hit their weakness!
No need to rush the mage! Crystallize!
Got them right in their weak
And then
spot.
time to go offensive.
Sharp as always, Grius.
Warrior! Ah! I will fight with pride.
20 MP. I've got 7. Yeah, sure.
Let's try this.
Blade ready, I won't hold back.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Please!
Dodge! Not like they could get you with that.
I won't hold back! Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
This is any means necessary.
Got them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the play?
Sharp as always,
Tougher than I
Grius.
thought. I'll show you the essence of truth. Mage! Ice!
No need mage! Freeze!
Getting there.
I can't afford... They die hard!
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that.
Come forth, royal soul! Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Blade ready, lads? I won't hold back.
All right.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
What now?
Right.
Let's push through!
Amazing! Great moves back there.
All right. So that MP recovery is a little weak,
Really?
but
That's...
what is that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I'd hope to ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. Yep, looks like a dragon.
Huh?
A dragon? You mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Now I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off.
Look,
This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
but
Luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Almost a shame, it has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with magla, too. Dragons are ancient, and strong magla follows in their wake, just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. You're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly.
got it?
On that note, let's push on quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up, we're in the fight of our lives.
But...
There are monsters around here, too. Aye, if they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through.
Let's go.
Alright.
Don't panic.
Yeah.
What now?
And I'm going for it.
Huh?
What do you think you're doing?
No, stop.
On your guard. Now, it comes for us. Yep.
Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good.
I'm probably too confident for my own good.
Just so we're clear, slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
Okay, Dad.
We're on a mission, and we won't
Alright.
turn back for anything.
No
Not even
holding
a
back!
dragon.
Hack and slash!
I'll show you the essence of truth. Falling back. Come forth, royal soul. Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
Now, the falling back, the power of heroes.
Got them right in their weak
In the
spot.
name of just warrior!
As always, Prius.
I'll show you the essence. Mage! Ice!
It's okay. Shake it off.
Any means necessary.
Got them right in their weak
I shall
spot.
fight. Warrior!
As
I'll
always,
cut you
Prius.
down!
It's okay. I won't hold back!
You hit their weakness.
Blade red mage! Freeze!
I can't have. I shall vanquish evil!
I'll show you the by this power.
Well, it's a little bit of a slog, but we'll get there.
Mage! Crystallize!
Got them right in their weak
In the
spot.
name, I call upon royal
As
power
always,
within!
Prius.
Mage! Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
No need to run. Let's go. Freeze!
I shall fight as the. Ah!
I will fight with. I won't hold back! Ice!
Joel's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Mage!
Yeah, you're probably right.
Crystallize!
Got them right in their weak
I'm
spot.
not out of this
Sharp
yet!
as always, Grius.
Let's try
Look at
this!
I'll show you. Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness.
This, they're mine. Freeze!
I can't afford. No holding back! Hack and slash! Not done
Let's
yet!
take by this power.
Any means necessary.
There we go.
That'll do!
Not bad at all.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Strength is only what you make of it.
Alright, take it. that was close. Somehow I managed to drive it off. Never thought I'd ever have to fend off a dragon. You lot never cease to amaze me.
Well,
Perhaps we simply had luck on our side this time. I must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment that dragon woke up. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Tread much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves.
Hey!
Sorry to interrupt, but look at that over there. Isn't that a treasure chest? It is. Yes.
This looks valuable.
Never in all my years.
Dragon's Indignation. A great sword embodying the fury of a dragon. Slashed can be purified at a church. But already has a really high
What now?
attack, so purified or not, I'm gonna equip it. Right. I think there's something on the other side. Yep. Okay. Anything else? Yep.
Look,
Isn't that the exit?
Oh,
Looks like it. We can finally get out of here. Looks like we can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment.
what?
Oh no, could it be?
Look!
A dragon's roar? And you feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here? I think it's a cave-in.
no, stop.
It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run.
What?
Ah,
Run!
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human, though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis, what if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
It was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace? Huh?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him, and he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior. For His Highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge, and Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life, and we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Right. Do anything around camp? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us.
Aye.
Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with an extraordinary power.
Well,
was this the path I was always headed for? Or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes.
nonetheless,
Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad.
You're kidding!
I can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grias have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. That Magda was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed!
We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. Okay. Sleep. Yep. We can sleep. Oh. We're back again.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
The king's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad. Okay.
This place here.
Yep. We'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal
Let's go.
capital. We can wait no longer. Are you ready?
Great.
Yep.
Let's
Where
move
else am I
out.
going to go?
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
You okay?
Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Rousseau fellow we talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady! Welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
Rios went ahead. Let's hurry after
That's
him.
terribly unfair.
What are these birds? So weird. This journey was a rough one. I came across a horde of go-borns and thought I was gonna die. I suppose it is reckless to be in this line of work with just a plain old horse-drawn carriage. If only I had a gauntlet runner. Wait, what's the point of complaining to an Elda? I must be more exhausted than I thought. So, is a gauntlet runner like an airship or something? What's going on here? Is there a dead guy in the street? What's this then? You come to pick this one over too? Hate to tell you, but he's got nothing worth taking. Is he alright? What, never seen anyone hit by this before? Just look at him. Of course he's not alright. I think somebody moves him along during the day, but come night, he's always around these parts, moaning like a ghoul. Waste of sympathy trying to look out for these types. Not exactly a rare sight in town. What is it? Brain sick? That's problematic. That's concerning.
Ugh, come off it.
No, an Elda again. Ugh, and it's the same one that was spoken about earlier, too. You dare to show yourself here just as the royal funeral is taking place? Oh, this is a bad omen. Hurry up and get out of here. Your kind will only make the Magla stronger. Wow, this lady's one to talk. It's not like she can actually tell how much Magla's in the air. Okay. What direction am I supposed to go? This way, maybe?
Aha!
Oh, could it be? You are an Elda, correct? My, I've never even seen one of your kind before. I assume you're not from these parts. Tell me, do you hail from outside the city? Yeah. I see. I must admit, I'm quite jealous of you, Elda. Traveling outside of the city is the most dangerous venture. Unless you have a gauntlet runner that is. All of a sudden, everybody wants to talk about that. Well, if this is your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. This city's denizens can be somewhat unwelcoming towards people of your tribe. Yeah, I've noticed. What is this guy? He's got, like, wings? Like, extra wings?
Just pathetic.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
So this is Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes.
Got it.
Well, where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around? Huh. There's another one of these guys. It's just laying there. Okay.
Do you need something?
The Hushed Honeybee Inn? Only bad sorts of folk in there, you know. Well, go at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Go down that, and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. The last Nydia was such a sight to behold. It's not often you get to see such pathetic cowering. Okay, psychopath.
Damn.
That accursed landlord. Told him my mother comes tomorrow, and he still springs all this work on me.
Hey.
Fancy a riddle? Where is one sure to find the kind-hearted in this country? No idea. Right up on those gallows there. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes.
Well...
By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? An inn on Sunshade Row? Ah, the Honeybee? What business might one have there? Well... That's not particularly helpful. Okay. Another sick person. Either a sick person or just a regular homeless person. Dead bird. Dead rat. Oh, alive rats. Hey. Look at me, Dane Elda. Great, okay. Yeah, another sick guy.
Crowd on the street looks pretty rough.
What is it?
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see.
Hey, you there!
What are you doing here? This ain't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on. An Elda? I see, so that's why. What do you mean? Take a look around, mate. The people who gather here have a little something in common. An Elda like you, Carapace like us, I won't pry, but it's safe to say, we've all been through the ringer we have. Yep. Okay.
Oh.
Prius, we heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you, I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Aye, don't you worry. Nearly all of Sunshade Row's in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths.
Oh.
Okay.
This place.
This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn. Finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too, I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Papa! Welcome home!
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey! I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedou. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us. Which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
I don't think this is gonna work. I'm with Stroll on this. Knife versus an archmage?
I really don't know about this.
Stop fussing. Leave it to me. One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
Got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves. But I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her? At least?
Look at that.
I mean, you're just gonna wake me up in the middle of the night anyway.
Please enjoy your stay.
Grius and I go some ways back. Please make yourselves at home.
Did you need something?
Nothing in particular.
You're here for no reason. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then.
She's so adorable.
There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
Are you sure you're doing all right?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Okay, I really want an alternate screen for this with the pinky swear. Alright. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the healer from Maria. I can now study the healer in academia.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabienne and go to bed. Alright. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one, with no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all.
Why? She's great.
We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
There's facilities on the map. Major facilities include the weapon shop, armor shop, general store, and magic shop.
Let's go.
To get to the Grand Cathedral, we've got to head down Sinlumio Street and then turn right when we get to the square in front of the gallows. There should be some shops selling weapons or armor on our way, so let's stop by. If we can't find them, your map should help. Okay.
That reminds me.
What is it?
So, we can check out some shops.
All right then.
Sure. More is here.
Huh.
I don't know why, but I can sense Moore's presence over there. Does that mean this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to academia? Yeah, let's go.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this?
Sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study it. Thank you for coming. You seem to be walking your own path as I expected you would. Splendid.
Well then.
I realize this is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power you are all gifted with about archetypes. I have a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task?
All right.
To stand fearless in the face of change, that you may not only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities you embody. That indeed is the truth of archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all showed glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have, yet now their tales are largely forgotten, fables and obscurity.
That means...
A hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. In this way, I am sure we can take the first step toward the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you, that is to say, your outwardly royal virtue.
This one's important.
Okay. Raise the healer archetype to rank 10. Okay.
Please.
You need but complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming so quickly to your decision.
Yes, that's right.
Confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Luis. Yeah, it's today. We're doing it today.
But for that...
To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow, and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I, too, will share in this growth.
This research.
And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. such as where this place is, and why the king confined me here. Through research, you gain more power, and I regain my memories, and ultimately, we reach the utopia I dream of. A mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already, your efforts have done much from our research. Now there is more I can do to assist you.
How delightful.
If an archetype has learned a skill, I can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you'd like. In this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength.
Regards.
Let us face these hardships together. I have high hopes for your future endeavors.
Do make yourself at home.
Spend mag to unlock previously learned skills and give them to other archetypes. You can individually set the skills each archetype inherits. Okay, but first... So... for healer... Light magic. Cool.
I see.
Okay, yeah.
Fascinating. This right here. All right?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer.
Really?
So this is the power of the healer's soul. I feel the power of restoration and light within me. I will help others. For anyone in need, I will do all in my power. Alright.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Mace. Okay. I don't know. Is the healer gonna get that on its own?
What now?
Medi Patra Light Launch.
Welcome.
I'm gonna inherit the healing skill.
All right.
To the healer.
I
Yeah.
have a few skills.
Okay. And, do I want to unlock something else for him? No, I'll just leave him as is for now. What's all this stuff? Archetype tactics. Archetypes cannot realize their true potential and individual strength alone. Strategies must account for attack, support, recovery, teamwork, and formation. Optimal strategies require first grasping the fundamentals, yet some battles demand a team of singular specialization and boldness in planning. Consider balance of attack, recovery, and assist skills. Range archetypes to counteract enemy strengths. Cultivate your archetype strategically, so you may employ a wide range of battle strategies. Enemy reinforcements. Your foes also have a grasp of teamwork. Charging blindly into a well-tuned enemy group can lead to easily preventable loss of life. Nearby enemies must show up as reinforcements. Okay. Channeled Archetype's power has a significant impact on the effect of gear or weapons equipped. Each weapon category offers their own attack range and agility. Once you understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gear, success will come easily. The method of attack depends on his weapon and can be changed by switching the archetype. Different archetypes change both the actions available to you and the protagonist's attack range. Okay. Right. Wielding turns. Allowing your ally to take action instead and leaving yourself vulnerable may seem futile. You'll find it leads many strategic possibilities. Try to consider the aspects of battle, such as the order of turns, advantages against the enemy, and the state of your allies when deciding your actions. Pass action cycles control to the next character while only consuming half of a turn icon. This can be useful when the current character's skills are not effective against the enemy, or when you want to give a character with recovery magic another action. You already know about guarding informations. Negated attacks. If you lose the ability to attack, the enemy will quickly gain the upper hand. When confronting an unfamiliar enemy, deep caution is warranted. Normally, an action consumes one turn icon, but the results of the action can change the amount of consumption. If an attack is nullified or evaded, the number of turn icons consumed is doubled. Ooh. If an attack is reflected or absorbed, all turn icons are lost and the turn forcibly ends. Okay. Status ailments. Some monsters inflict lasting conditions. It is wise to know their effects, of course, but even better to have the means to remedy close to hand. Physical and mental, it's possible to be afflicted with both types at once. Physical status ailments persist even after a battle ends. Mental status ailments automatically recover when a battle ends. Okay. Poison, paralysis, malady, HP and HP recovery it's nullify, right? Hex. While afflicted, resistance to dark is reduced, susceptibility to status ailments is greatly increased. Burn, additional damage after being attacked. Frostbite, attack damage is greatly reduced. Okay. Daze, hit rate for attacks is greatly reduced. Charm, character will act on their own. Forget, character cannot use archetype skills. Sleep, character cannot take actions. Rage, character has higher attack. Damage from enemies is increased. Anxiety, ally only ailment preventing use of archetype skills. Enemy only ailment, cannot attack, act for one turn. Okay. I'm not going to remember all of those. If you crush your enemies without getting damaged, you get bonus experience. Yeah. Okay. Done. Oh, pet the kitty. Yeah, good kitty. Petting him is soothing in and of itself. I'm able to forget the hustle of the outside world, even if for a moment. Okay.
Oh.
Yes, let's leave.
You'll come again, won't you?
Okay.
I'm out of ideas.
What am I supposed to do here?
Alright.
All right then.
Sod off.
You've come at a good time.
It's a nice sword you've got there. I'm no thief, but that sword says you're a mercenary, so I've got a little proposal for you. You must have picked up some mag from fighting monsters. Yeah, if you're not using it, let me take it off your hands. I buy them up on order of the
Don't miss your chance to sell now.
The accumulators gather it too, but I say they're inefficient. Anyway, what else would you use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering.
Isn't that...
Alright. If you're really strapped for money, you could exchange mag here. You need both though, so leave it up to you. No, I'm not going to. But, guess good to know it's an option.
Hello there.
I've got to close up shop to mourn in my own way. If you're looking to make a purchase, get on with it. Okay, do I have any
Now then.
stuff left to sell? Yeah. What have we got? It's a little better.
Yeah.
Alright.
Huh?
Hey? And what is it you want?
The king wouldn't have looked twice at me, but you can't help but feel sad. Anyway, you making a purchase today? I don't know. What you got? Expensive medicine. Revival medicine. Cures poison. Take 2. Cures paralysis. I have no idea what we're going to run into, so return to the dungeon entrance. Inflict paralysis. No. I'll take 2 of these just in case. Alright. With bugs and the spices.
Ugh, come off it.
My word, what is this? There's a hair on this herb. Fine, shopkeep. I'll buy it for half the price.
Hey?
Alright. Okay, so I think I'm going to take a break here, and then we'll pick up next time and go to the funeral. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.